Eye training. Will it make you better at video games? Well, let's find out. Before we begin, what I'm testing here is strictly eye training. I'm only training my eyes, not my physical mouse aim. I created an FPS eye trainer, and for the next week, I'll watch it every day. I won't train my physical mouse aim aside from playing Apex Legends. However, we still need a baseline. In order to test whether eye training actually works, we need something that will give us numerical data to look at for concrete proof. I decided to go with 7 scenarios from Kovaak's aim trainer. I want to reiterate that I'm not training my physical mouse aim for the next week. I'm just getting a baseline score today, and after a week of only eye training, I'll go through the scenarios again and see if my score's improved. I'm going through each scenario 5 times and taking the average score and accuracy. The eye trainer I used was one that I made by combining Otter's FPS eye training warm-up and Noted's eye trainer. I watched this video every day before playing, and sometimes I'd watch it during downtimes in between matches. There are 10 exercises meant to train your tracking, flicking, and peripheral vision. But before you watch it, does it work? Before I go into the statistical results, I want to go over how I felt after a week of doing the eye training. Overall, I felt like I was performing better at Apex. My tracking was doing much better, and I felt like I could see more. And I know that that's pretty vague. If I had to be more specific, I'd say that my eyes can focus more clearly on loot, enemies, and all the visual clutter that's on the screen. Personally, I'm much happier with my performance, although there's still much for me to improve upon. Now let's go over the statistics. For Kata Icy Long Strafes, I had a 13% increase in the score and a 5% increase in the accuracy. I hadn't done this scenario before this video, but I really like it and I'm gonna keep using it to aim train. For Ascended Tracking V3, I didn't really see much change. I only had a 0.2% increase in the score and a 2% increase in the accuracy. I will say that I had practiced this scenario before doing this video, so I didn't really expect a drastic increase or decrease. For Thin Aiming Long, I barely saw an increase in the score, and I actually had a decrease in the accuracy. The decrease isn't a lot though. I think if I actually trained on it for a week, it would increase. I think this scenario is a great warm-up because it forces you to focus on smooth movement. For Vertical Long Strafes, I almost saw a 4% increase in the score and a whopping 24% increase in my accuracy. This scenario was kind of fun, but I'm not going to use it to train in the future. I just don't see many in-game scenarios where I'm going to have to track someone right above my head. Before I tell you the score for Close Fast Strafes, let me just say that I don't like this scenario. I'm horrible at it, but if I decide to make a Kovaak's playlist, I will be adding it. It's good to practice what you're not good at. Anyway, I saw a 3% increase in the score and a 6% decrease in my accuracy. For Reflex Flick Fair, I saw an incredible 79% increase in the score and a 35% increase in my accuracy. I hadn't done much reflex flick training, so I'm still new at it, which could explain the incredible increase. Regardless, I'm definitely recommending this scenario. And finally, One Wall 6 Targets TE. I had a decrease in my score by almost 9%. However, my accuracy stayed constant. This tells me that I was slower doing this scenario than I was a week ago. I will say that this scenario is one of my favorites, and it's one that I've practiced many times. My score kind of fluctuates on this one, so I'm not too concerned about the score. I can say with certainty that eye training helped me. I feel better in-game, and on Kovaak's I am statistically doing better. However, I think that I'd cap at a performance level if I only continued to eye train. I think it's important to combine both the eye training with aim training. I recommend that you give it a shot and let me know if it helps. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one.